The new Department of Homeland Security Secretary, replacing Kristi Noem, is Senator Markwayne McMullen, okay? And we've got to go through some clips of this guy, some of more recent, some that have resurfaced. He is quite the character, and certainly A, is a mess, and B, has a lot of anger issues, which, what a surprise that Donald Trump didn't, select somebody with more character. He selected somebody who would be so... There's only one requirement currently to work in Trump's cabinet, to be loyal, okay? And this guy will be unapologetically, all the time, 100% loyal to the president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to react to some clips together. Before we do, though, really quickly, my name is Chris Mowry. I do a daily episode here on the Adam Mockler channel. It would mean a lot if you checked out my YouTube channel right down below. I post videos all the time similar to this. Check it out. Hit subscribe, maybe. Check out a video, too. It would mean a lot. I appreciate you guys so much. And on this channel, we're getting closer and closer to 2 million subscribers, which is absolutely nuts. You guys are so kind, show so much support. We love you. Adam loves you. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. It goes a long way. Join the Mockler Media crowd. Mockler Media, the Mockler. I need like a name for this. You know how Midas Touch has like the Midas Mighty? The Mockler, what's an adjective that starts with M? Leave a comment down below. All right, we're going to hop right into this. Let's start with the first clip. I'm going to give you just the best idea right off the bat of who Markwayne McMullen is. All right? Here we go.
Mr. O'Brien himself, his behavior, as everybody knows, and it's here. And the last time, him and I kind of had a back and forth. Appreciate your demeanor today. It's quite different. But after you left here, you got pretty excited about the keyboard. In fact, you tweeted at me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. It said, greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. Sir, I wish you was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be 2 consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
No, stop it.
Is that your solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down.
Look at you.
You're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't, no,
This is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and bullies.
And I
don't like you because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it.
I just want to say part of the reason I'm smiling is because shout out to Bernie Sanders for being so clearly the only adult in the room. The best part of that entire clip is that he is right next to Markwayne McMullen and says, "You are a United States Senator. Sit down. Act like it." Dude's picking fights in the middle of Senate hearings. And again, it's like if somebody tweets at you, I don't even know the exact, back and forth here, or like what tweet he's referencing. But if someone tweets at you that you're, a snake or this or that, and you're a United States Senator, like, you just got to take it on the chin instead of reading it out and being like, well, let's fight right now. You are a child. You are a baby. I've said this multiple times in the last few weeks. After this era in American history is over, I firmly believe we should all be required to take classes as U.S. citizens titled, "What are leadership skills?" That's it. That's just, people just need to learn what leadership skills are and why they're important. Because this is setting such a disgusting precedent and such a disgusting example and building such a gross culture for the American people, for kids, for people who look for leaders. And now the DHS secretary is this guy, of course. All right, let's take a look at the next clip.
Or locations on this. And so I have zero issue with talking about it. But
do it this afternoon.
I don't have clearance to talk about this afternoon. I don't. It's not me to release.
This is a legislative program. This is a program that Congress assigned you to?
Yes. This was within my official duties.
Who assigned it to you?
Sir, that's not for me to talk to you about on this. I'm sorry. This isn't a classified setting. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be ugly. You know how classified situations work.
Which agency classified it?
It wasn't an agency. It was done here, well, in the House on the time.
The House classified it.
I'm assuming. I wasn't on Intel.
We're just not really aware of how the House classifies things.
I have no idea. I know every time we spoke about this, we had to go to the SCIF and visit about it.
But I mean,
I know there was a paper that I had to sign before it even started, and I may be wrong. There may be more than 4, but I know it was only me and 3 other people that ever discussed it.
So secret that we can't know about it. I would think that there'd be some paperwork in the SCIF that they should show us saying this is so top secret and this was made classified.
I have no problem. You're welcome to go to the House. This started in 2015. It ended in little late in 2016. I have nothing to hide on this. This is too easy. I would really enjoy sitting there and having a conversation with you because I don't want you to have a question my character on this. So that's very simple for me, but I can't make that authorization. You guys know that.
Well, it's a little difficult for us to go ask about a program that has no name, and we have nobody that we know to talk to about it. So I don't know how we would begin doing this without your cooperation. But
I'm willing to cooperate.
I'm willing to hold the vote tomorrow, but you brought this up, that you were on a super secret mission that you can't tell us
No,
about.
I did not say super secret, sir. I said it was classified.
That only 4
Only
people
4 people know?
Well, I only know if there was 4 people. There was maybe more people that understood it, but I know there was only 3 people plus me that was ever in the meeting. And so as far as I'm concerned, only 4 people was read in on this.
So you were on the Intel committee?
So he's trying to, he's talking about some thing he was a part of in 2015 and 16 that's so secretive. Only 4 people were a part of it. It has no name, and he's not in a non-classified setting. He cannot talk about it. And, obviously... Other senators, like Senator Rand Paul here, are sitting here, what are you talking? This makes no sense. What are you talking? You're telling me, he's like, well, I don't know if there's 4 people. You said it was super secretive. There's 4 people. There could be 4 people. I think there was 4 people. It has no name. This guy is just these hearings meant nothing. They were so confusing. And Donald Trump here, the big thing for Mark Wayne Mullen is it doesn't even matter the competency. He's just the big tough guy. If Donald Trump here talking about Mark Wayne Mullen, a Native American, which I was unaware of. This is how Donald Trump talked about this, because, of course it is.
But as the only Native American, I didn't know that, huh? Let me look at you. Well, I think that's all right. He's got great quality, I can tell you. It's the only Native American in the Senate. How many have been there before you? Do you know? Native American?
I think 3.
3. Well, you're a fantastic representative. Mark Wayne is also...
Is he a fantastic representative? Is he? This is a clip Midas Touch recently found, pulled up from Mark Wayne Mullen's past. City elders on YouTube. This is from a while ago. Is he a great guy, or does he have a lot of anger issues? As you saw at the beginning, as we listen to this clip.
I'll talk about my kids a little bit here, right? My 2 beautiful twins that are sitting down there. Guys, I'll tell you right now, I do spank. I have no problem with that.
I just think that the 16-second clip is really bizarre for a variety of reasons. And people are going to have a lot of differing opinions on this. I was scrolling Twitter today. You can let me know what you think in the comments down below about this. I'm actually curious. City elders, you have a lion join the movement, change the world. This is really alpha male, a true alpha male here. Spanking his kids, telling Senator Rand Paul that he deserved to be, or he understood why somebody assaulted him. See, Senator Rand Paul was assaulted in 2017, and it was very, very intense and really brutal. He was actually confronted about this during the confirmation hearing because Mark Wayne Mullen has said he quote, understands why somebody assaulted Rand Paul because Rand Paul is a snake. And Rand Paul in this 2-minute and 42-second clip, it's so beautiful. Take a listen.
To the foot of the bed and pulling myself up. But even then, the pain was that of 1,000 knives. Over the year of recovery, I began to cough up blood. I underwent removal of part of my lung. Complications led to an infection in the space between my lung and chest wall. I spent a week in the hospital having the infection lavaged every 6 hours through a chest tube. Recently, Senator Mullen, if you have time to listen, you were confronted by constituents that were angry because you voted against my amendment to stop all funding for refugee welfare programs. Instead of explaining your vote to continue these welfare programs for refugees, you decided to transfer the blame. You told the media that I was a freaking snake and that you completely understood why I had been assaulted. I was shocked that you would justify and celebrate this violent assault that caused me so much pain and my family so much pain. I just wonder if someone who applauds violence against their political opponents is the right person to lead an agency that has struggled to accept limits to the proper use of force. You might argue you were mad and upset about being confronted by your constituents. But Senator Mullen, your constituents are justifiably upset with you. By now, most of America knows that the Somali welfare fraud in Minnesota stole over $9 billion. But instead of defending your vote, you took to continue the vote to continue these refugee welfare programs. You chose to lash out at me. You went on to brag that you'd already told me to my face that you completely understood and approved of the assault. Well, that's a lie. You got a chance today. You can either continue to lie or you can correct the record. You have never had the courage to look me in the eye and tell me that the assault was justified. So today you'll have your chance. Today I'll give you that chance to clear the record. Tell it to my face. If that's what you believe, tell it to me today. Tell the world why you believe I deserve to be assaulted from behind, have 6 ribs broken and a damaged lung. Tell me to my face why you think I deserved it. And while you're at it, explain to the American public why they should trust a man with anger issues to set the proper example for ICE and Border Patrol agents. Explain to the American public how a man who has no regrets about brawling in a Senate committee can set a proper example for over 250,000 men and women who work at the Department of Homeland Security.
Man, Rand Paul there, obviously, not the best. But wow, that was really, really, really well done. It's all about this guy being an alpha male, appearing like an alpha male. And he clearly he just lashes out. The only reason, I can't say this enough, he is DHS secretary is because of his loyalty. Let's listen to the next one.
What about what you said about Renee Good after she was shot and killed? You appeared on CNN and you were asked whether you believed the shooting was justified. And you replied, quote, absolutely. Do you regret that statement as well?
Senator, it's very clear that an officer had to make a split decision in that case as a car was running towards him and did strike him. At that point, that car becomes a lethal weapon. And an officer there was another officer obviously giving her verbal commands.
So are you saying, and I apologize for interrupting you, but yes, you're saying you do not regret that statement?
I'm saying that the investigation is going on, but what we've seen...
There is no investigation, Senator. In fact, that was my next question to you.
Senator,
don't you think there should be an investigation?
My understanding is that there is. I will find out if I'm able to get confirmed. But those are 2 different incidences.
The Department of Homeland Security and the Trump administration has blocked state and local investigation of the killing of Renee Good. And I hope that you will permit that investigation to go forward.
Senator, state and local investigation doesn't investigate federal. FBI does that through DOJ. And I believe the FBI is looking at this case. And I do want to...
That's just a lie. It's not true, right? All the reporting we have, and again, from the administration itself, it's pretty clear when, at the time, Kristi Noem comes out on literally right when this happens and says this is a domestic terrorist, somebody who deserved, what they got, essentially. I'm obviously summarizing here. Pretty clear that there's not an investigation. And through the reporting we have, they wanted to investigate Renee Good's partner, and they wanted to investigate around how this occurred, but they never wanted to investigate the officer himself. He was, frankly, from everything we know, shielded completely. And they had no interest in figuring out if it was justified. In fact, they had interest in protecting this guy. And when Minnesota state officials wanted to go, they were blocked. And obviously they wanted to go because they were concerned that, you know, FBI wouldn't be able to do their job. I mean, what a disgraceful answer there. And again, not answering at all. More going back a second from this weirdo city of elders, join the movement, change the world ordeal. I mean, what is even going on here? What is happening here? Let's take a listen.
Right, okay. So anyways, but it's Friday night. What's going on at the high school tonight? And he's here. So I appreciate that. I appreciate him being here. And then I have Lara here, who's a freshman. She's here because her boyfriend's not playing football because he's hurt. And I really don't like him anyway. Tell you what, he's a great kid, but he's dating my daughter, and I don't like him. I just can't. I told him, I said, if I ever see you kiss her in front of me, I'm dragging your face across the asphalt. And that's a true story. I told him that. And he's a good kid. He's big. So you better do it now. So I don't know if I'll be able to do it much longer. But she appreciate her being here too. And then,
what is going on here? What is happening? Why are you talking about of a 14-year-old dating your daughter that you drag across the asphalt? I don't know what this whole ordeal is, but it is bizarre. This guy is weird. Mark Wayne McMullen has been confirmed as the head of the DHS. I don't know about you guys, but I feel much safer knowing that this warrior with plumbing experience is in charge of our country's safety. Look at him here on January 6th. He's trying to protect the Patriots from January 6th. He's not scared of them because they were just walking around, remember? Remember they were just walking around taking a tour. There was no violence on January 6th. He looks ready to welcome in the individuals touring on January 6th. He looks terrified out of his mind because Donald Trump sent a mob of protesters because he believed with no evidence that the election was stolen from him when it wasn't. Ridiculous. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments down below. We'll see what happens with Mark Wayne McMullen at the DHS. I appreciate you watching this video. We will keep you updated. Once again, my name is Chris Mowry. I do a daily video here on the Adam Mockler channel. Make sure you subscribe to both me and Adam Mockler down below, and I will see you in the next video.